Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing a quick video on the new Minnesota poll that actually dropped recently, which has Donald Trump at 42% to Biden's 44%. Again, drop a like, subscribe, hit the post bell notification, make sure to join the Twitter and the Discord in the description down below. But we're going to get straight into this. Pretty much, guys, Biden is leading the aggregate by 2.3 points. And since I was going to cover the poll as of right now, I was like, well, I might as well do the turnout model for 2024 in Minnesota. And with, all the trends included, with the previous results from 2016 and 2020, all the trends and the swings, all of the votes and everything that kind of adds up, with the turnout that I estimate to occur, Biden actually still wins the state by almost 5 points. He's ahead in the state by 4.8%, which puts it in the lean category for the incumbent president. In 2016, the state didn't end up voting, for Clinton by 1.5%. That's because a lot of places like, Hennepin County was like a little bit closer. Ramsey County was a little closer. Washington still kind of close. Same thing for Dakota as well. Even in the Iron Range up here, St. Louis, it was a big win, but not enough. Cook County, exactly the same thing as well. These were not big enough of wins in order for it to necessarily be a huge shift. And then here you saw a lot of places like, this county, for example, get a little bit closer. Biden's whole margin in the state is effectively coming from Hennepin and Ramsey County. That's where, like, literally his margin and some other votes also come from as well. And it's quite funny because if you look at the model, if you go to Hennepin County, which is right over here, Trump is currently losing there by 40 points, according to the model. He's losing there by 40. So it's not nearly as close as it was in 2016, but it is closer than what it was in 2020, especially since, the counties probably did shift Democrat. Same thing here. Ramsey County is a 43-point win. It was a 45-point win, but it seems like, according to the model, Trump is probably not going to be able to get that exact turnout necessary in order to make the state closer. He does a little bit better in St. Louis, which is up here. In Lake County, for example, we can go look at that. In Lake County, he's actually losing it by 3.8. So he actually loses it by more than what he loses it by in 2020. So that's kind of interesting. So this becomes more Democrat. Carlton County, if we were to go to that, for example, Biden is actually winning there by 2.5%, while he only won by 1.5 here. So these are left trending areas, for example. But even like, let's try like Otter Trail. That's a big, conservative county. If we go to Otter Trail, let's find it over here. Donald Trump is up in the county by 33 points. Here he was only up by 32, so it's like a slight improvement in the county as well. If we go to Lyon, for example, Lyon, or however you pronounce it, he's up here by 26. Supposedly he's up by 26 this time, whereas here he's up by 25. So it's like a very small difference in some of the counties. Rice County, I actually want to check that out and see where that is. Trump is still winning it by a tilt margin. It's still competitive. He's winning it by more than what he won it by in 2020, but it's still not enough. This county, I actually want to go look at that and see what that looks like. Trump is currently ahead there by 0.3. So yes, he does improve in the state by a decent amount. He shifts a lot of the rural counties a little bit more to the right. For example, Freeborn, if we were to go to Freeborn, he's winning here by he's actually only winning here by 15 points. Whereas here I believe he was winning it by 16 here. So he actually does a slightly worse in that county than the last time. But overall, he's improving in some of the rural counties, and, obviously Hennepin and Ramsey County do get a little bit closer. So it does help him in the long run. And even a place like Cook County also gets a little bit closer too. However, it's not going to be enough for him to flip the state. These would basically have to go down to Clinton margins in order for him to really even make up the gains there. Biden would really have to be, at a really low approval rating nationwide for this to actually even get closer. Even here, he's still winning it by 4 points. And even if Trump were to somehow tie the average, Trump would still be losing by 3 points in the state. Even with Biden's approval rating, as of right now, even if Trump were to tie the aggregate, he would still be losing the state by a solid 4 points. Hepburn County, I believe, if we were to go to that one, it would still be a massive lead for him. Biden would still be ahead by 39 points in the county. So it would not be enough for Trump to overtake it. So as of right now, it could be anywhere from a 3.5 to a 6.5 point win. I give my model probably a 3 point margin of error, or like a 3 point range. So it could be anywhere from 3 to 6 points. That's what I'm thinking as of right now. It's probably a 3 to 6 point victory. It could be likely depending on how good of a night Trump has, and the aggregate is pretty low for Biden, and it's right short of being a 5 point victory. So it really depends. And this also doesn't factor third party candidate voting or split ticket or whatever. So that could affect the results as well. But because of the new poll that came out, I did actually want to make a model for the state. And this is what I got. Biden's winning by 4.8% right now. He is currently, the estimated turnout. I do estimate turnout to be quite a bit lower than what it was in 2020 in the state. So that is for sure. But it is not enough for him to be able to flip it. Funny enough, he actually trends most of these counties Republican. A lot of these counties do actually kind of trend Republican, but some of the swings are really, really massive. Like, for example, in Cook County, that's a really massive swing. If we were to go to Hennepin, let's see if we could find it here. It shifted 8 points to the left. And so that really caused a big problem, in the state there. So that is a bit of an issue. So that's really overall what we're actually looking at. It really is just, just really looking at the state overall. But if you guys did enjoy this video, that's basically it for this. If you guys did enjoy, please hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure to follow the Twitter, join the Discord, and hit the post bell notification so you don't miss another video that I post. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon.